Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is currently a Saturday. And Evbay says, yippee! So how you guys doing? I hope everything is going really well here. All right. Spooky has also given a yippee. Thank you very much for that. We are currently about to be playing some more Silksong. I hope you guys are enjoying, I don't know, your day, and also the fact that we're playing Silksong. I don't know how to talk. Smiling and songing. Hey, very nice. Friendly reminder that the Nickelodeon time capsule will be opened in 2042. Yeah, and what's funny is that, like, you know what's interesting is, like, filming a time capsule being, like, sealed in the ground. Don't you think that's a little bit weird? Like, I feel like it makes a little bit more sense for you to, like, just plant the dang thing in the ground, don't tell anybody what's in it, and leave it as, like, a gigantic surprise. Is it just me? Maybe.
Wow, Silksong Saturday,
says Galactic over on the YouTube. Sorry, there isn't a visual for the YouTube, but you're there. Though I need to get a little bit better about paying attention to that chat. I'm terrible at that. Like, YouTube is kind of like the forgotten cousin, which makes me sad. I want to, like, incorporate it a little bit more, but you know, silking and songing. Smiling and songing works just fine too. Probably not going to stay whole time because I'm kind of eep and working on making a cosplay. Absolutely, yeah. Like, don't feel obligated to, like, stick around for the entirety of the stream. Like, if you're tired, you should definitely get some sleep. I wish we had YouTube chat on stream since I can't see it, says Zcell. Well, maybe if I get around to finally adding that. See, the problem is, for every single one of my YouTube... Thank you for the boba. For every... I see Nova is currently, putting in their share of thrown items today. See, the issue with having a YouTube chat on the screen, and this is the tedious part, every single YouTube stream that I do has got its own individual web URL, and every single URL I have to, like, painstakingly add the individual URL for the stream into there every single time that I want to do a stream. And, like, I've been trying to come up with a solution to that, but it's been very tough. I don't really know how to incorporate. There's probably a software somewhere that does it, but I don't entirely know. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive on into some Silksong, shall we? Now, again, we are still in Act 1. I'm kind of playing... I don't know if I'm playing Perfectionist or if I'm just, doing my regular exploration on that game. Who knows? But I'm going to go ahead and dive back on in here. Controller. Oh, right. I have to be clicked into the window here. There. You should make a redeem that lets us slime you. There is technically some redeems that do allow you to do that in the software. My issue is that, like, I don't have a heck of a lot of... I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with that. Okay, I remember what we were doing previously. I died over there, apparently. Gotcha. I seem to recall that this is, like, Sandworm Central. So I need to, like, escape. Oh, dear. Yes. You're at the Pinstress. That's what they're called? Okay. I never remember these things. Oh, dear. Okay, gotta get my head in the game here. Get better at controlling thing. Fucking hell. I hate these guys so much. I'm out of here. See ya. I don't need to put up with you. Gosh darn it. All right. No. Leave me alone. In fact, I think this might have been the way that I died previously. Me just, like, running and trying to escape from enemies that were shooting at me. Okay, okay. Oh dear. Ah! I'm panicking. Pancake. Oh, thank God. No, I'm moving forward. You can't stop me. Eh. Haha! Sucks to suck, buddy. Alrighty. So, what was I? Oh, yeah, they're right. I wanted to see what the heck all this was about. Like, what's up here? No, 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 no. Ooh, bench. Rosaries? Absolutely. The bench. When you get in the zone with a boss, do so good. And then bam, you die. Yeah, that too. Alright. So I made it up here. It kind of looks like there's some, like major progress going on with going to the right. Have I played Hollow Knight? Yes, I have played Hollow Knight. Ooh! Oh, shoot! Hold on a second. I have some frayed rosaries that I can use here. Yeah, boy. So I've already got a little bit of an idea on how, you know, the game works and, you know, how ball-crushingly difficult it can be. So he's good. Yay! I got myself a major checkpoint here. All right, what do we got over here? Oh, where do I go? Up or down? Down. Oh, pleasant. Dear God. Knock, knock. Down we go. What ending did I get in Hollow Knight? Also, Silksong is way hard. Oh, absolutely. I've heard a lot of people say that it's harder, and I'm terrified of this. Actually, I got a couple of endings. I got the neutral ending that continued the cycle. But I had a whole bunch of people that were watching me play that were like actively giving me tips on where to go and what items to get for the true ending. So I did get the true ending on stream. Which honestly, I don't know if I would have known to even look for that if I had not been streaming it. Who the heck are you? Is that a fidget spinner? What are you doing?
Ah, fellow pilgrim, I've been praying alone here too long, with only the wind's voice to join me. We're so close. Our pilgrimage is almost over. Just one final brutal climb,
The citadel is near, pilgrim. You must have had some strength in you. Few of your fellows seem to have reached these heights.
Aye, the roads become lonelier the longer they're traveled and the higher we climb. It takes a lot of luck and a lot of faith to make it this far, though. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. While we rest for the journey ahead, care to take your luck with a game of dice? You know how to play, I trust.
I'm sure I can grasp the rules quickly enough, sir. What's the wager?
A beat of rosary on each roll. What say you? Sound fair? Let our worries roll away with the dice.
Interesting. Gamble guy. Ooh. What was my charm build? I'm struggling with it. Are you playing like, just regular Hollow Knight right now? God, I do not remember what charm build I had. I know that like I kind of like, yeah, I don't remember. It's been far too long. Do not give it to gambling. Do not do it. How much do I got? How much do you like allow me to hand you? Can't see the numbers. This is bullshit. Okay, I'm done. This seems stupid. I'm leaving. I'm not wasting all of my resources away. Yipe! I have all 40 and Salubra's Blessing. Woo. Yahoo! Okay, so low lives currently live down here. So I need to make my way higher. Ooh, what's this? Where am I going? What? Hello? Who the heck are you? Oh, you bastard. I like the murmuring noises you're making. I can't go up there. Jerkwad. What a jerk. Want a tip for the gambling? No. I'm fine. Let me see. This entire area feels very dangerous. Ah! Oh, yeah, right. I could, hold on a second. Shit! I do need to use the, you know, umbrella attack or the umbrella move. It's like a buffer. Yes. Understood. Buddy! Aw. You just need some courage. You need someone to tell it's okay. It's just like, it's alright, bud. You can go home. Ah! God damn it. Ooh-doo-doo-doo. La 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 la. I wonder how many of those I've collected so far. There are 2 different entrances to Act 2, but that's all I'll say. Fair enough. I'm gonna make the assumption that the, you know, the first entrance to Act 2 is, probably to the right over here. As for the other one, I don't know. Didn't even know about the second entrance until the other day. Neat. Okay, well, what do we got over here? The other way that's not here is hell. God, I hate these things. They always seem to be, like, right outside of my hitting zone, too. That's what sucks. Yeah. I'm sure using one of my, like, you know, secondary movement, or secondary attacks would probably make this a little bit of a cleaner situation. Come on. Oh, you bastard. There. Oh. This place is nasty. Hello. Oh, balls. Excuse me. Now would be an excellent time for me to heal. Can I say the differences between the entrances? That sounds like you're getting into spoiler territory. I'm gonna say no. Okay, that's cleaned up. Where to now? Doesn't look like there's anything I can do up here aside from just, you know, bully that one guy. Osha, hello. How's it going? Hope things are good. Where'd I go? Oh, that way. Spooky. What do we got up here? Oh. Been drawing since the second I got home. Hey, it's not a bad time. Not a bad use of your time. Been good. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good, actually. I've been getting some proper sleep, which is incredibly healthy. Let's see. Although, speaking of, like, decisions that are not necessarily, like, the healthiest options, I made the decision today to go and get myself a frozen pizza. Not something I would usually do. Simply, like, you know, because I spoiled myself really ridiculously when it comes to, pizza. After, like, you know, learning to make my own dough and, basically giving myself, like, ow. The equivalent of heaven in dough form. But anyways, no, I got very, very curious about one particular thing that was at the store. There's like this weird promotion with Stranger Things going on where they have like a frozen pizza brand that's doing like, I don't know, like a very strange cross promotion thing where like a company is making them frozen pizzas. And I couldn't stop myself. I was just like, that sounds too weird. I need to give that a shot. And so I went and I picked it up. And I gotta say, mid. Mid as hell. Totally cheated on my semi-keto diet today and had a burger and truffle fries. Whop! Ah! That sounds delicious. Probably better than what I had, honestly. What I wouldn't do for a burger right now. Gosh dang it. This makes me want a frozen pizza as well. Well, don't get the Stranger Things one. The Stranger Things one is like, well, okay, you could do worse than the Stranger Things one, you know? I think, like, I don't want to poo-poo on any particular brands because I'm sure there's somebody out there that's going to be like, hey, how dare you? That's my favorite brand of all time. And I'll just be sitting there just be like, oh, yeah, whatever. I don't know. There's a couple of brands in particular that I am not a fan of. One of them being like Jack's Pizza. It's like basically it's the thinnest freaking frozen pizza you could possibly buy, and like you could probably demolish an entire Jack's Pizza by yourself if you wanted to. That's how little substance you get out of it, and like it doesn't even taste that good either. It's just like no. There's something wrong with the sauce with that. Burger was a fried mozzarella. Jesus! You're killing me here. Basically a burger with mozzarella sticks and marinara on top. So freaking good. Between Snatcher and the Conductor, who is your favorite between the two? Well, considering the fact that I literally voice one of them, I don't think I have much of a choice on that. Yeah, I would definitely go with Snatcher for sure. Man. Dude, that reminds me, actually, I was recently over at my brother's place, and, like, I've talked about this before. He is, like, he really likes cooking. And he likes to, like, get weird with it and come up with strange combinations of things. And one day, when I was hanging out with him, he made some, what would you call it? It's basically, it's a meatball sub, except it's in burger form. So, like, he made like the patties basically out of like meatball, and then he slathered the whole thing in marinara sauce, covered it in mozzarella on the very top of it. Good stuff. I really enjoyed it. I missed a bell. Where? What say you? What bell? Anyway, I'm gonna talk with this guy.
The gate! Oh, gate! Oh, the grand gate to the citadel stands before us. We are so close, almighty one beyond the gate. We beg you, open the way, and let we poor insignificant little pilgrims crawl into the light.
I see no gatekeepers to heed your plea, pilgrim, though I too seek entry into the citadel. Have you heard of a means to open this gateway?
Ah, weapons blunted not, no holes for keys. 'Tis the bells, they say, the holy bells upon the path that open the way.
I have passed several such bells, pilgrim. I know how to see them woken. Tell me what you know of their locations, and I shall seek that still remaining silent.
Sister, this is a mighty service you willingly perform. What a marvelous gift you would grant to your fellows. Eagerly, I shall tell you of the shrines and their locations, as we have heard them spoken.
Oh. So I've already been collecting these. Gotcha. Are these like the bosses that I have been fighting up until this point? Is that what it is? Rubber ducky! Bomba!
Only the holy bells of the great path shall open the way. We beg you. Final threshold. Do it, bitch.
Oh, they're literally bells. Oh, interesting. How have I been, like, passively collecting them this whole time? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so the last one's in Bellheart? I guess so. Very well. That seems appropriate. Oh, it's the benches that I've been ringing. Oh, that makes sense. Cinnamon rolls with some coffee. Ooh. Very nice. Actually, now that sounds like that's a sugar rush and a half, actually. Now that I think about it. I wish there was an easy way to, like, get back up here. Like, yeah, there's a bench over there, and there's, like, you know, the tramway. But I wish it was a little bit easier. Like, I left, like, one final thing. Do 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 do. Don't believe I've ever tried coffee before, despite there being tons of coffee in my house. Very interesting. See, I have tried coffee, and here's my problem. I have found that I actually really do enjoy the taste of coffee. My problem is my body does not like coffee too. It very much does not, because I have attempted to try and have coffee in a couple of different cases. I think I was able to hold my coffee a little bit better when I was younger, but now that, like, I'm more of an adult, and I don't know what it is about my body now, but my stomach doesn't handle it. Been ages since I've had some coffee. Did you free Bellheart? Probably not. Well, hey, this gives me perfect opportunity to go and explore all the locations that I have previously been in, and, like, well, yeah, specifically Bellheart. Hello. Anyway, let's make our way back here. I like cocoa a lot, and I heard mocha is kind of similar. Oh, dude, like, I remember there was this one coffee that I had. I don't remember exactly what kind it was. Still kicking myself that I didn't write this down. But it was like this iced coffee kind of thing, except like the ice was like pulverized and crushed into the coffee. So it was almost like drinking a coffee Slurpee. I really like that. Like that was a really fun experience, because like it was the taste of coffee, but it was like the sensation of tiny little ice crystals just bouncing around in your mouth. Very decadent. Oh, I seem to remember. Okay, I think seems like the easiest way to get to that location would be Shellwood. So, yes, I'm heading that way. Coffee slushy sounds so good. Last winter, I made some homemade hot mocha, and it was so delicious and chocolatey. God, you guys are making me hungry for freaking, like, coffee, and I can't drink coffee. Did you free Bellheart from the curse? Probably not. How does one do that? Oh, well, I probably shouldn't be asking that question, now that I think about it. Let me see. Haunted Bellheart. Yeah, everybody's just sort of, like, hanging around here. Can I bounce on your head? Oh, oh, wait, hold up, stop everything. I just figured out I have the ability to climb now. Hello? Hello? Can't enter here. Nothing to do over here. Sit on the bench and go to the menu real quick if you haven't. Very well. There's the Grand Gate information. That gate in Bellheart that I need to open up. This becomes an actual town once you save it, and Hornet even gets a house there. Ooh, that's very fun. Real estate. Anyway, that's what I'm currently rocking. I have not unlocked all the rest of these things, which I believe... Oh, yeah, I could unlock the rest of these, but I don't know whether or not I'm going to have to, like... I don't know whether or not I'm going to unlock any, like, extra crests or anything. Go back to the main menu and reload your save. Fuck you going on about? All right, I'm gonna raise the volume real quick because I suspect I'm gonna need. There. Well, everybody's freaking out as usual. It didn't happen. Close the game and reopen it. Sure. Why the heck not? I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, hey. While we're currently on my desktop, actually, I got these pictures currently sitting over here. If you have not been a part of any of Synth's streams, he's got this thing called a Magma. If you have never heard of that, it's basically like an online drawing software or like a drawing service where everybody can like collaboratively draw on one single canvas, and like it's a lot of goofy fun. And I've recently gotten some of the I took some screenshots of some of like the silly drawings that you guys have been making, specifically of me. Ah. Chicken. That's so fucking cursed. I'm trying to remember who drew that. Ugh. It makes me sad. I really want to have like the credit directly next to it. Good frickin' lord. I sent that to Mapley, and the first thing that she said was, you know, technically, since you are a water elemental, that does mean that you could potentially, you know, you could shapeshift. So who knows? Maybe you could be a chicken. Never been in a magma. Is it fun? Well, according to people who are artists who, you know, have been hanging out since, magma, it appears fun. Anyway, there's that. And then here's an adorable one. I believe this was done by Scribble, if I remember correctly. Scribble went and did a whole bunch of drawings of all of us as Chiikawa characters. Look at that. Oh, hold on a second. There, let's zoom it out so you can see everybody. Look at that. Yeah, we got like Synth over here. Got like me, and there's Ocean. There's like Show the Show. There's Globat, and then there's Kylie. Chiikawa mention. They're freaking adorable, aren't they? I love them very much. I screenshotted a couple of those. Here's another one. There we go. That's me, and I believe that's like, you know, Scribble's little goober, except in Chiikawa form. And also, I have a tiny little synth, for some reason. It's like actually no, not synth. A little show charm sitting on me, which is very weird. And here's the last one. Fish. That one makes me happy. I look so sad. Just like, why am I not in the ocean? Someone bring me back to the ocean. It's freaking great. Anyway. Chiikawa, says Ultron. Hello. We're currently looking at some fan art that was drawn in since Magma. and like it's Chikawa versions and all that jazz. Never used Magma because I've been using Whiteboard Fox. I've heard they're similar. Hmm. I see. Very interesting. Was I right about Snatcher being scared of Snab? I could see him having some like PTSD response, possibly. Maybe. Oh. Although Snab has real knives. Let's be real. Okay, let me go start up Silksong again. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. What? What happened? Oh God, I was zonked out on fan art for too long. Eh. Well, I guess that's the end of the story. Unfortunate. Well, I guess that's where our story finally ends. So, I would like to thank all of you for coming out and watching me play through Silksong. It's been really, really nice. My stream is on Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. Bound together. Your shell, our shell. Your silk, our silk. So is this like a Borg type of situation? Yeah, nuts to that. All right, don't hang out here for too long. Understood. But then the question is, how am I, how do you free everybody from this horrendous place? My guess is that there's probably an area a little bit higher in Bellheart that, like, you could possibly get them out through. Because I can't get into these buildings. Unless I just have to whack this for an hour. I don't know. Go up in Shellwood. That's kind of what I figured. I run! Look at me go. Whee! Come on over here, friend. Oh, water. Oh, nuts to this. This sucks. Okay. Well. There we go. Now let me take out one of these, like, water skimmers to get a little bit more. Whoops. God. Thanks. It'll take a while to get used to magma, but it will be super fun once you get used to how to draw it. Oh, dude, like there are some people in since magma that like they have like what would be a good way to put it? Like ridiculous. It's like they have arcane knowledge of magma. You know what I mean? Like they're capable of making some crazy art out of that. Stares at the Shadow the Hedgehog figure I painted today. Ow. Right. They have ridiculous amount of skill on how to draw in magma. Mm-hmm. All right, going up a little bit higher here. All right, I believe this is the exit I need to take. Haven't used magma in a while because it's on my phone and I can't draw go to my phone. That's fair. Although I always thought it'd be interesting to own one of those. You ever seen like one of those Samsung phones that have like the pen attachment, like this one of those Galaxy Notes? I always thought that would have been kind of cool. All right, so yes, I have activated that. What's this? Oh, got it. I don't think I need to take that. I think my goal is to head to Bellheart through here, I believe. Yes. Yeah, let's go ahead. Stop distracting me from the bugs. Good night. Just wanted to say I can't wait for you to get the dream nail of this game. Not say, don't worry about it. I wasn't aware that there was even a dream nail. You don't need to mention any of it. Kind of keep that information to the chest. All right. Balls! Let's see what's going on over here. Anger. Probably gonna head off to get ready for bed. Also, got a Timmy plush, so I may or may not put him in the microwave. Don't do that. I don't know whether or not that plush is microwavable, but don't do the thing. Uh-oh. They're not immediately attacking me. This is sad.
Oh, they shall join, union upon your thread, a gift for your waking, a world strong to serve.
Vienta!
Creature, your claws guide those cursed threads, but you are not their source. What role do you play in this vile affliction?
Oh, she is here, the rare birthling, precious child. My precious, the precious child of worm and weaver. Spawn of those who dare to flee, she has found her way home at last. I'll find her shell and silk and claw for you, mother. Let me claim her all for you.
Oh dear. I don't like it. Oh, I'm gonna Jesus! Why? Why? Why must you do that, lady? This is my favorite Act 1 boss. I'm terrified. Oh, I went the completely wrong direction. Here. There we go. I'm gonna try my luck in magma. Well, good luck with that one. Might have to BRB soon. Okie dokie. Send that way. Understood. Gotcha. Gotcha. I wonder. There does not appear to be an ow. There's not appear to be there doesn't appear to be any kind of like pause. Sorry, wrong way. There doesn't appear to be any like, you know, easy benches or anything, so that makes me sad. I got to do so much commuting just to get through here. Ooh, you can hit the bells back. Very nice. Yipes. Okay. Up, dip, up. Darn. Bench pretty close to the widow, but I forget exactly where. Okay. Well. The closest one I see is, here, hold on a second. Zoom. Can I zoom a little bit closer? Closest bench I see is the one that's in Bellhard, so... I don't know, I may have to take a little bit of a trek here. Which is not the end of the world, I suppose. Oops. Ah, God. Losing my mind here. Checking that out. There we go. I adore Widow's theme. Bench in Shellwood is closer. Bench in Oh, yeah, you're right. That one. You are correct. I will stop in the Shellwood bench then. Oh, yeah. It's literally right here. Sometimes brain, no brain. Friend. Ow. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Haha! Dang it. Well, that didn't work out. Oh, okay. I need to... Dang! I'm figuring this out a little bit more and more every time I fight it. Tip, they'll save you a lot of headaches from this boss. Remember, you can cling to walls. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. I've been watching the funniest videos on the internet all day. So you say that, and like, I lived in the era of America's Funniest Home Videos, which, like, technically it does still exist, though I don't know if it's a television show still, or if it's, like, just become nothing but a silly aggregate. Mine. I like the little, like, you know, breathing. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Sorry, I was in like kind of a rough spot there. Whoops. Yeah, you just sit there. Sit tight. Whoops. Well, that sucks. Oh, hi. Yeah, you can stop with your incessant ass kicking. Balls hurt! Okay. That was a good psych out. I like that. Phase 2! That's not fair. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Ah! It's a Souls-like. What do you expect? Surprise, second phase. Watched an episode of AFV that was from a couple of years ago, and the vibe isn't the same. I mean, a lot of funny vids on the show now are more about the funny skit than an unplanned funny moment caught on your family's video cam. Yeah, that's kind of exactly the problem. Like, I mean, it's not that, like, you know, this kind of stuff happens all the time, everywhere nowadays. It's super easy to, like, you know, catch something on film now. But the problem is, we have the internet, and you can upload that shit to your YouTube, and you can get all of those views yourself. You don't need some sort of, like, a view aggregate like America's Funniest Home Videos anymore. What is your loadout right now? I'm currently working with, oh god, what's the crest that I'm currently working with here? The Wanderer crest. And, I have the, yeah, the Wandering Bell, Flint Slate, which I've not been using all that much, and then Deadbug's Purse, which allows the bearer to retain some rosaries upon defeat. So, I don't know. Personally, I think this is just a case of me needing to... Did that just cancel out my freaking heal? I don't think I'm winning this one. The AoE attack is really good. Oh yeah, I know the AoE attack. I don't use it all that often. That's kind of the problem. The Thread Storm. I'm sure the fact that I don't use a whole lot of my, like, you know, extra items and tools and things on my belt is really what's going to kick my ass at the end of the day. Change to Reaper Crest. I don't know. I personally like the one that I'm using right now. If I die a little bit too often, I mean, you know, I've gotten to phase 2. I'd like to think that means something. Oh god damn it! I'm distracted by the funny noises. You prick! Oh, okay. Well, I jumped at the wrong time there. it helps. I found that changing my crests actually doesn't help me out all that much, especially when I've like gotten used to using one particular crest. I'm in an apartment for the winter while me and my family are working at a Christmas market. Interesting. Holy, the Wi-Fi is so bad I keep on having to open and close Twitch because it's so delayed. Very interesting. So are you on public Wi-Fi, or is this like, you know, a specific like business based Wi-Fi? Reaper is a good one for the Widow. The Downstrike is much more similar to Ghost's Downstrike. See, I don't know. I kind of like this. Like, this feels very like Ghost to me. Hello. Sorry. Ah. Heal. Whoops. Ah, I didn't jump there. A ton of what I'm dealing with here is user error. Oh. Oh, well, heal. I saw the attack. I just, dove directly into it. Reaper also gives an attack boost after healing. Oh. Got a point with that one. I don't think the steady belt of it is very necessary, but... Oh, wait a minute. What are you talking about here? Steady belt equip? Not really. I don't think I necessarily need it. Wanderer is still overall better DPS than Reaper, though, says Z-Sil. Oopsies! I'm going upstairs now. Let me out. Hoo-yah! How you doing? Ah, dang it. Heal. Nope. Nope. don't know how I got, like, didn't get hit there. I want to see somebody cosplay this. Whoa, okay.
Eh.
Oops. Getting better every single time. Although, like, with video game challenges like these, it is funny to, like, see somebody who is not a major, like, video game player see, like, a challenge like this and go, oh my fucking god, how do you possibly beat that? It's just like, it's honestly just, like, you know, trying to filter out a lot of, like, the background noise and all, like, the spectacle of it, and just, like, try and focus in on, like, all of the, you know, try to focus in on, like, just the mechanics of everything, you know what I mean? There's a boss character later on that you legit want to cosplay. Mine. I'm gonna heal. Okay, screwed that up. Whoops. Perfect timing. See, I need to get better at that attack. Whoops. Case in point. No. All right. Again, I'm not looking forward to whatever, like, optional boss rush there's gonna be at the end of this, because I'm sure there's gonna be one. Mine. What? Calling bullshit on that last one. Dang it. Shake. Well, all right. I won't be surprised if we get one in a future DLC. Oh, very interesting. I mean, like, yeah, I do know that, like, the Pantheon stuff was a DLC. It's interesting that, like, I mean, Silksong by itself was gonna be, like, DLC that ended up just becoming a game. So it's weird to think of that as being, like, DLC worthy. But here we are, with a very filled-out game with several acts. Hey, friend. Oh, dang it. Hey, perfect. Lots of chaos! Holy shit! I've had the worst art block all day. Have I played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? I've played both, actually. I enjoyed the ever-loving heck out of them. I can definitely say that in hindsight, though, Tears of the Kingdom does feel like it falls a little bit flat to, like, Breath of the Wild. In that Tears of the Kingdom really feels like it, like... It's very much of the exact same content, except slightly remixed. Like... And I heard that, like, Tears of the Kingdom was initially going to be DLC for Breath of the Wild, and it does make sense. But then I guess it's one of those, as work continued on it, they were just like, you know what, this is just a little bit too much work. Whoops. So it's kind of like Silksong in that, like, Silksong was originally just going to be some DLC, and then the designers were like, well, shoot, like, we kind of put a little bit too much work into this. I think we need to make an entire game out of it. But, you know, in this case, I feel it's absolutely worth it. Because this is just, like, an entire sequel to Hollow Knight, straight up. And mechanically, it's, like, majorly different, too. Gonna go EP now? Okay. Have a good one, Spooky. Whoopsies. Ah, that sucks. Wow, this is gonna be a rough first start here. I managed to avoid that. Ah, but I died. Both games, including both the DLCs for Breath of the Wild. I have same thing, and like, again, if I were to choose, I would say I think Breath of the Wild, it just felt like a much more fresh adventure, whereas Tears of the Kingdom kind of felt like more of the exact same thing that I have already done in Breath of the Wild. I hear birds outside. Get some sleep. Whack. I don't know why I'm healing right now. I just feel comfortable doing it. Oops, well, maybe I shouldn't have been. Whoops. God, I wish I had a taunt button. I know, I shouldn't be cheeky right now. I'm getting my butt kicked. But at the same time, I feel like it'd be funny. It'd, like, tear up a little bit of the monotony. Oh, I will never get used to that, I swear. Oh, I tried to jump there. Dang it. Oh, press the stick. Wait a minute. I have never tried that before. Hold up. Press. What? Is that it? Or is that... Press stick? Does that use up any string? Garama is bug for come at me, bro. I'll have to remember that the next time I decide to be cheeky. Oh, but that uses up some string, though. Am I that cheeky? Am I willing to be that cheeky? I don't know. That seems like a bad idea. I'm not good enough at the game for me to be that cheeky. Dang it. Oh dear.
Funny, funny.
Poke. I will say, this is a very fun boss fight, even when I'm getting my ass handed to me. All right, let's go. Ooh. Whoops. Ah, I tried to jump. I tried to run from that. Oh, you bastard. Actually, wait, I think I timed that just right. I'm a little distracted by everything happening all at once. Wow, yeah, okay. That's a whole lot of mess. Florian, hello. Welcome to the stream. I hate her. I don't know. I hate her for the fact that she's difficult, but I love her at the exact same time. Ah. Whoop. Wrong way. What am I doing? Hello. Oh dear. Whoops. That's probably a mistake. Shit. Oh, OSHA's taken off. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. My cheeky face immediately got smushed in. Oh, you were just about to play Skong. Very nice. Had the game since release, and I still haven't finished Act 1. Yeah, well, considering the fact that I do this stream like once every week, Skong gets pretty stretched out over a long period of time. Hello. You sure you don't want to reconsider your loadout? I'm enjoying myself. Dang, record time! You bastard. Right off the bat using that one? It just sucks that my reaction time is kind of like shit. Whack. Oh wow, I avoided that somehow. Dang it. Whoops. Ha, okay, you don't have a number 3, do you? Oh, fine. Bind. Get consumed, bitch! Okay, what did I learn? Nidolin. Nidolin? Interesting. Hold Y. Play ancient melodies by stringing silk along the needles. Silk will be expended. Strike enemies to replenish. What? What's the use of this? He's taking a little nap, no problem. Now you can play the needle like an instrument. Neat. Point. Oh, that's a wall. Do it on like everyone. Okay. Why, my ancestors are cryptic and a little bit strange. Oh. Interesting. Oh, especially with Sherma! Of course. I need to find Sherma. Where the heck are you? Hi. Ah! Let me try it again. Get back here. I want to hug you. Who are you? Was that the fair named Silksong? For her light eternal, our song sustains. Ah. Ow. Anyway, nuts to that. Ta-da! I did it. I feel so fulfilled. The Needleman is the dream nail of Silksong. Ah, gotcha. It's the Silksong. You can play the Silksong in Silksong. Written by Silksong team of Silksong fame. Where am I going from here? What do we have over here? Mm-hmm. Gondola? Wait, music. Oh, I think I remember this. Yeah, I remember that little hole in the ground. Florian is going to take off for now. And thanks for coming in. Bellheart. Welcome, welcome, weary pilgrim. Though glorious Bellheart may be past its finest shine, it still remains the last friendly stop before the citadel. It is the task of I, fair Pavo, to extend the warmest of welcomes to those passing devout, such as your good self.
Buenera.
Your town seems to return to healthy form. Good bug. I had some concern that upon cutting you free, I'd find only husks. Yes, well, many, most of our residents did not fare so well. Still, it's no good to dwell on dark things. We shall build and grow and welcome, as is any good bell bug's task. What the frig? Oh, give me a second. I think I've got like a window up at the moment. There, I'm gonna close out of that. I was just like, what the fuck is that music going on? It's just like, what? This doesn't sound like a bug place. Alrighty. So what we got in here?
Fadastana.
Greetings, shopkeeper. It seems you've recovered well from that silken affliction. Ah, well, I'm a clever bug. When that strange thread struck down from above, I shut up tight and huddled in my bell home. Might have been a problem for the others about here, but my store was flush with supplies, so no fear. I'd go hungry.
Catestre.
Your preparedness served you well then, although your store now seems quite bare. Yes, sir. I'll admit, the wait was longer than I'd anticipated, and the bug has feet. I'd have more to offer you once my courier turns up. No doubt he's been avoiding Bellheart since the curse has set sight on us. Very nice. I don't have the ability to rosary up here. I guess I could get a memory logget from the dude. Ebbe. Pavo says, most of our friends have died from the silk. Jazzy music starts playing. Ba-da-bow-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, frickin' pies. What do we got here? Oh, more missions! When searching the bell vins carefully, you can sometimes find rare silver bells. If we can salvage some, the material would be of great use. Squeaky. My dear little courier was last seen in Shellwood. Please someone find Tip and send him home, along with all of his precious stock. Those blasted craw bugs are fouling up my roof. I've come up with a clever solution to keep them away, but I'll need some help. Inquire at the halfway home if you're fit for I'm just gonna accept all these boys and just get myself ready to do a bunch of missions. Ta-da! New village, new me. Make sure to do lots of quests. It's important for accessing the game's equivalent to White Palace. Whoa, interesting. Okay. Rest time. Okay. Oh, some kind of ability has to be tied into those, I swear to God. Anyway. Let's climb our way up here. And see what's going on. Potion seller? I only want your finest potions.
What? What? Who is it? What have you got? What do you want?
I'm just a traveler, one hoping you were not too badly afflicted by the curse, snare set upon this town.
Ha! What binds them outside means nothing to me. Nothing of them have my keen sense, my respect for the past. You seem able, though. Sneaky, too. If you find any fine old stuff, anything with a history to it, bring it here. I'll take it.
Oh, hey, you're like the history person in this game.
But hey, what's this? I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look what I have.
Oh, okay. Bone scroll. Singed parchment containing singed rather, to a pilgrim scroll. My dear companions, all are gone now, devoured, scorched, fallen to exhaustion, or worse, seduced by the haunting. Ooh. Faded parchment containing the last words of a lost pilgrim. I die here in the damp dark, then join those poor sods, trapped to stumble, aimless and empty, until their limbs fall to dust. Carving of Kamora, weaver of healing. A prayer is etched upon it. Weaver, heal my sons, their fearful hearts, their limbs that shake at the climb to come. We pray, gift but a glimmer of your strength, that when we stand before your divinity, you see bugs shed free of fear. Chakra is around when you see those rings, and they are not on chains. Ah, I see. Okay, so Chakra might be showing up here at some point. Very neat.
More then! Bring me more relics of the past. Records, seal idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here. Nice and safe.
If I happen upon more curiosities of this kingdom's past, I may visit again. Until that time, keep yourself safe. Yeah, plenty safe. Until the fire happens. Ooh, hello. By cloth. Are you then our savior in the shell? Standing so calm and cool on entrance to Pliny's bell home? What clue, sir, tells of my part in your town's liberation? Why, your blade, fierce warrior. Any fine pin master would detect the signs of... Son of a bitch, I skipped that. 'Twas a vile curse that struck here. No simple bug, nor a basic pin could have granted our release. No! That blade, though, so expertly clutched in claw, that could welly have met the task. It is you who cut us free, yes? I'll grant you've sharp sight, Pinmaster, and your saving is fortuitous. This blade that restored your town would now benefit from your service. Welly, yes. I've a busy backlog of pins to tend, but your gracious heroism decrees that unique weapon receives my care this very moment. What say I take a look? Abso-fucking-lutely. Grindstone. Ooh, how gentle. Proper balancing. Yeah. Banva. It is done, brave warrior. By my expert claw, your strange blade has received some fast, sharp spine. It shall cut cleaner than ever before. Your efforts provide great aid, Pinmaster. You have my thanks. Yay! Sharper needle stuff! Excite! Whee! Well, that's fun. Alright, so I've got some places that I could go and explore, I guess. especially with the you know, with the extra missions that I've just like unlocked for myself. Look around. I've looked around a little bit. I don't know how much more I could possibly do to look around. Perhaps, let me think. Wasn't there like a spot over here? This is a really like suspicious outcropping, like, you know, outcropping. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Boshanka, child weeding needle. This hot home is cut free of its curse. Tell me, was it by your blade that brought this savings? My shock would be great if another had managed to defeat. I slew a tall creature above the town, a weaver I suspect, though one twisted in purpose. By voice and claw it aided, perhaps guided, the thread that strung the town. Weaver, those vicious old things. To our young we tell the tales, but had thought them long dead, only corpses bound in spires. This one still lived, though if it was a weaver, it was broken in a savage way. Its own silk was bound, pinned deep within its shell. A cruel punishment I've not before witnessed. Even broken, my envy remains. A weaver's fabled skills. To meet one in combat means great challenge and great pride in victory. I love these little get-togethers we have. I don't feel like buying anything. Though, I do have a heck of a lot of beads now. Hi. Oh, my own tasks see me travel far, shopkeeper. If my journey I happen upon the entrant bug, I'll make sure to send them to your way. Then you have my thanks and more. It's a rare bug who'd brave the wilds to aid a fellow. Who the heck are you? I saw you just walk by. All right. Anyway. Let me bundle these boys up. I guess technically I could have gotten the memory locket with the money that I had. I don't know. Anyway, who the heck was that just walked by? What the heck? Come back. Damn it, I think they're gone now. Don't forget to read the Beast Journal. Are you talking the bestiary? This guy? Haven't read a heck of a lot of it. Ah, hey, there's the widow. Crazed fanatic able to guide Farlum's haunted silk by music played upon it. Her body seemed a weaver's, but her mask had been forcibly removed, and her own silk was bound useless by heavy pins lodged through her spine. Disgusting. The way to the Citadel is open now, but ye explore anywhere else you want before that. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. Like, we have the big old list of new quests that I could possibly do. And I suspect that I should probably be taking care of those before I go and head into the Citadel. Anyway, let's see how sharp I truly am. Woo, 3 hits. Yo, that's good. I think I remember taking like 5 hits to take that thing out. Or at least 4. It's definitely an improvement for sure. But I could always use more. More! Anyway, what are my current journal missions at the moment? Let me see. Ah, yeah, right. How many... Wait a minute. Are all these ones that, like, are currently open? How many of these have I failed or not done? Shit. Defeat the many creatures of Farlum and fill out the Hunter's Journal. Ah, yeah. Okay, I need to... That's gonna take a while. My missing courier. Search for traces of courier tip and track his location. Last seen in Lower Shellwood. Oh, well, I'm in Shellwood, but I'm not looking at the lower part of it. Talk to the guy who upgraded your needle again, and you'll find out how to get the next upgrade. Oh, good call. I should go do that. Wait! Oh, I thought I saw something there. It's probably nothing, but I want to go and check real quick. Okay, no, it's nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna run back. You can leave the Citadel once you unlock the Bellway, but that is a challenge to do once inside. Howdy.
Yanara.
You seem hard at work, good bug. Are you a hunter of a sort?
Of a simple sort, eh? I'm a pond catcher around these parts. Have you killed any of my brethren? The last remaining, in fact. Us few bellhearters are badly needing for fresh food, so my lone shell carrying is calling quite the responsibility. At least Shellwood's pond's still full of good meat, especially if you aim with a long pin as good as mine.
Give it to me. Hand it over. Thanks. Do.
That's fine.
Your skills are impressive. My needle sings from your care. But I must ask, can the blade be honed further? You seek further sharpening? Further than Pliny does provide? Impertinence! But maybe, but no.
Magina Fora.
You hesitate. Then it is possible? Are you incapable? Should I seek others within the kingdom? Wait. Yes. Seek not others, but an oil, fabled and fine. With it, the Citadel once brought gleaming edge and point to its pins. Though the Citadel's pin masters are long past, some small stores of that miraculous elixir may remain within its halls. Where even a meager drop pilfered and gifted upon Pliny, your blade could shine brighter still. Just know, dear friend, the veiled bug would be oh so unkind to the thief who claimed that fine prize for themselves. That sounds fun. I'm gonna go steal stuff.
Cadestre.
Ooh. Play the needle in the Bellway with the Bell Beast. With the Bell Beast? Oh. Anyway, it's a dangerous wish you accept of this poor pin master. I really hope this one's professional desire does not cost your life. I'll be fine. Yeah, I have not attempted to try and do this. Yay. How wholesome. Oh, howdy. How you doing? Okay. So the lower part of Shellwood, eh? Oh, hello. Again, why you got to fight? Why you got to be mad? Ow. I hate this guy. Let's see. Exploring further. Just taking 3 shots to take stuff out is such a change, man. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh. No. Ooh. I smelled the smell of a pie, wafting scent on a windowsill. Okay. This way now? Wait, what? Going the opposite way? What the fuck? Fine. Okay. So you stopped for a little while. And then we headed this way. Hi, how you doing? I don't have time for you today. Hello. Good to meet you. How's your mother? Oh, and then there's more. Okay, we headed this way. Did you give a name to the bell beast? It's like a dog, so precious. I've not given a name to the bell beast. Best. What the? Ooh. Okay. And now we head back up. This guy did a lot of ducking and weaving. Ah. Aw, poor buddy. Hey, aw! I love him. I love how doopy he looks.
Oh, those terrible, horrible, beastly beasts are gone. Much and many thanks for you, mighty warrior.
Fadastama.
It was a simple thing, small bug. I assume you are Tip, the courier? Frey the Bellheart trader seemed concerned for your safety, and for the cargo you carry.
She sent you? Wah, she needs to learn a little patience. I has barely been away, but still, he's lucky for me you came.
He's such a little guy!
Well, I must be off. That old grubby grub in the bell will come after me herself if she's not got her goods. Wah. Zoom away.
That makes me happy. Anyway. To get my reward, do I automatically get my reward? Or is that like, do I have to go and like collect it? I don't remember. Hello. Gotta go collect it. Shoot. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and climb back up. Why not? Okay, heading back to Shellwood. This is a thing that turns, like, strings into strings, right? Moving forward. Hup. Hi, funny thing! Ow. Those spears are for perfectly good fish, sir. Whoa. Look! Plenty of fish to fry. They didn't save the village or anything. I'm gonna get a bonus. Is that a nail in her hands? Ah! Bum, 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 bum. Here we are. Okay. Restoration. Okay, so. Hearken ye holy, our home has been cleansed of evil, but now we are tasked with restoring its former glory. Share your rosaries with us, that the work may begin. Sure. First of all, I need to break down some of the rosary beads that I've got. I want to break down the smaller ones. Yeah, the slightly larger ones. How much did it say it needed? Like 300 something? Oh, 250. Okay, that'll do. There we go. Church collection.
Hasvin?
Greetings again, shopkeeper. Your shelves are looking better stocked. I see the courier made their way back to you safely. Oh yes, the cheeky little so-and-so came by and dropped his cargo off at last. Poor dear was so shaken by his misadventures, I almost didn't have the heart to dock his earnings. Almost. Welcome to capitalism. All's well now, though. Take a look at the lovely new goods I have available. What you got? Hey, buddy. I rarely sell objects as intriguing as this, supposed to improve a bug's natural ability to heal. Can't say I felt its effects myself, but then I keep more healthy than most. Interesting. Spool fragment. For a spool bearing no silk, it's surprisingly heavy. Do you think perhaps it could be a gift left behind by the old... spool fragment. Is that like a part of like my spool of silk that I can get? Very curious. And a memory locket, which I think that this was already there. Okay, well, you got my interest. Is this a good thing to pick up right about now? I like the music here. Ding dong bell. Spool fragments increase your silk bar. That's what I was thinking. And boy, I could use a little bit more silk, you know what I mean? How many beads we got in here? Ooh, I happen to have one that contains 220 rosaries. Same, Bellheart is one of my favorite locations in the game. Huh. Make sure to keep an eye out for doors with 6 eyes. You can open them with the needle. Oh, interesting. I think I remember I walked past a couple of those, yeah. Here, I'm gonna use this, this that I used as a reward. Oh, I'm just shy. Oh, man. Okay. Well, fine. Break up this one, too. I want this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Awesome. Restored. Acquire 2 spool fragment. And I'm assuming that can only get longer. Okay. So.
Hello, Meg.
Ah. She sing. Okay. So next up. What do I want to tackle now? Let's see. Collect silver bells in the bell vein tunnels above and below Bellheart. Above and below, eh? Okay. Let me look at my map real quick. Below? Oh, yeah, that's right. There was some, like, paths below Bellheart, weren't there? I just haven't, like, managed to get into them. All right. Well, above I can definitely do, for sure. Silver bells. Silver bells. Halloween is dead. Mariah killed it. I'm sorry. Where would these silver bells even be? Hello. No. It's okay. Halloween is the undead. Do I have map markers? Oh, I do actually. Well, now that I think about it, I don't know if I do. Ow! How dare you? Those are spikes. Freaking bell spiders. Alrighty. Did you ever fight Nightmare King Grim? Nightmare King, yes. I remember that very vividly. That was pain on toast. That was a stream that took forever. But I did it. I'm trying to remember if I did that all in one stream or if I did that in a couple. Yipe.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for this powered up nail, that's for sure. Grim is literally harder than the true final boss of Hollow Knight. Definitely, absolutely. I think I remember there was one time that, like, I decided I kind of wanted to try and fight Nightmare Grim again. Boy, I'm completely out of practice on that boss. Like, ridiculously. Sorry, good sir, your helmet just makes the funniest little tink noise. Goodbye. Oh, hello. Silver Bell. Got it. They are here. Hooray. Oh my god, there was only one there.
How many more could there possibly be sitting around here?
Got so annoyed, and I just wussed out and got Carefree Melody instead, but not before I got all 3 Unbreakable Charms. You know what? Like, I really like the all-powered up, like, you know, Grim Baby. It's so super powerful, and it makes me happy, so, you know, I honestly, I feel like just for the sake of being able to say, like, hey, look, I succeeded in doing it. And also for Grim Baby Charm, that kind of made me happy. That's everything up here, isn't it? Like, there are 8 bells in total, and I only found 1? Heck, yo. It's either I'm blind, or there aren't a whole lot around. Never banish the troop. Grim Baby is love and life. I can't. I was just like, no, I love him. He's my son. He makes so many, like, funny noises. I'm regretting it. Would make Radiance easier. Probably, actually. I'm trying to... Man, what did I end up using to, like, defeat Radiance? If you go to where the Bell Beast is, you can go through one of the walls into the lower bellways, and that's where I got to the Silver Bells. Okay, the Bell Beast.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Keep my eyes peeled. Ow. I'm sorry, it's so funny! Anyway. Oh, there's 2 of you here. Ding dong! Alright, let's make our way through here. Oh, actually, hold up. Rest. Cool. Okay, so... Hey, buddy. I got something for you. Hey, fur! Oh, good boy. I love him. Ooh. Oh, what's this? That's different. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, snacks. Red crunch berries. Ah, give me. Cool. Debating restarting my entire save, but it took me literal weeks to complete White Palace, and I don't want to do that again. That's fair. White Palace is pain. What is this? Who are you? What do you want, slave?
Mi offende?
Slave? I'm a traveler, stranger, not a slave. Exactly what a slave would say. Be gone. And the noise from above has returned. That pitiful clamor. The thread's been cut. It was you who cut them down. Do not deny it.
Hironare.
Why should I deny it, sir? I severed the thread and defeated the creature, guiding the curse upon the town. Are you displeased? Displeased? If I breathe, if I live, I am displeased. Only the dead are satisfied. You are a slave and a nuisance. Be gone. I'll waste no more words on a slave. Be gone. No, that doesn't do anything for you? Fine. Ah, these areas are so freaking dark. Kinda wish there were some, like, better light sources. Didn't even do the Path of Pain. Ooh. Anyway, I think this is where I came from. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and I went up instead of going down. Ah! What do you think of this, buddy? Could a slave do this? I don't know what it... That was, like, comical for some reason to me. Whee! Oh, hey! Another silver bell. Yeah, so it's either, like, these silver bells are, very few and far between, or my eyes are bad. Who's been keeping their bells, their beads in a bell? God, I'm gonna get so lost down here, I swear. I think I already am. Pretty thoroughly lost. This area is actually pretty big. You'll find... Really? Yeah. Just be sure to whack lots of things. Oh, some NPCs and enemies have bells. Actually, no. I think what you mean is, you know, just hit a lot of walls. It'll open up to you. Hello. Jesus Christ. Someone did a Path of Pain on a flippin' DDR dance pad. No thanks. Nope. Black it. I like my sanity, and my sanity does not involve being anywhere near that concept. Oh, God. Hey! Finally! I was wondering when I would finally get through here. How about that? Where's the nearest bench? I need to take a rest. Also, hold up. Were these red lanterns always here? Who the fuck?
Haha.
Haha? Nice wings, buddy. What do you...
Primpolo Casato.
Hola! Hola! Welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen sight. Fond of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honored to play a little game with you. A little test of skill we've set up.
Nesvir?
I've no need to test my skills, sir, nor do I have time for frivolities.
Sirata Sacra.
Oh, but we'd make it worth your while. A prize awaits you if you can meet our challenge. If you offer a prize, that challenge matters. I can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. What are the rules of your game?
Bromat to Tanta.
Exceedingly simple, my lady. I'll provide the pins for throwing, and my associates will provide a target. Hit the target 15 times, and you'll earn yourself a worthy prize. And it costs fucking money. I think I'll pass for now. My lady, I pray you reconsider. 'Twould be an honor to see these strong limbs of yours in action, truly. Another NPC that you missed somehow? That I can see how you missed them. What the frig? This is different. So do all these people just like straight up disappear in like this, you know, the Act 2? That's strange. Now that I think about it, Hollow Knight kind of had its own Act 2, didn't it? You know, like how everything was fairly clear and there wasn't too many problems in like the initial Hollow Knight like gameplay, but then like as the plague began to spread, it got a little bit more closed in, and paths that you could previously go through ended up being blocked or like, you know, broken down, and so you had to like worm your way through a couple of different other paths. No, there's just a bunch of places I haven't explored yet. Oh, there we go. Well, there's another NPC there. Oh, you shared the video in the Discord? Oh, boy. I might have to watch that a little bit later. Though, see, whenever I watch videos like those, I tend to, like... How do I put this? Oh, they don't even map out the way that it actually looks on the map? They're just like, haha, buddy, fuck you, figure it out. What do you... It's just a big block. It's bullshit. Anyway. Walk. Anyway. Ooh. Hold on. I'm gonna run. Oh my god. Anyway, like I was saying though, like whenever I watch videos like that of like people completing challenges very similar, I can't help but feel like overwhelming, what's the right term? Sympathy. I think that's right. Overwhelming sympathy for like the people that are doing the challenge. Like I'll be sitting there and I will be feeling the pain that like they are currently feeling. And I'm just like, God, why are you doing this to your life? This is horrendous, sir. Ding, ding. Ow. Where are the other silver bells? This just seems like a very painful mission. Kind of wish the silver bells, like, gave off a little bit more light or something. You know what I mean? Okay. Bust through the wall. Very well. Where's that one guy? Wasn't he up here? Yeah, there he is. You have a bell?
So many, though.
Those bugs cowering in their gleaming bells. Drunk. They claim a common calling to serve the pilgrims as they make their path upwards. Such a cruel role they award themselves, surely worthy of praise.
Rather.
A sweet lie, of course. They, like their predecessors, are simply too weak and fearful to venture any farther. A settlement born from indolence.
Dusko kill.
Fuck off. Oh, wow. Yeah, you are, like, literally right over here. Ah, okay. Hello. I asked earlier, but I don't think you saw. Have you been to the Slab? Well, the fact that I don't recognize the name The Slab is an indication that I probably haven't. Is that spikes? That's spikes. Now, is the slab something in this game? Silver bell! Okay. How many bells am I up to? 4? Yep, 4. Bark. Get back down here. The slab is such a cool and hilarious event, but you basically have to do it intentionally. Intrigue. Have I seen murder drones? I haven't, actually. I've considered it a couple of times simply because, like, you know what? Glitch Productions has improved. It's impressed me, like, significantly several times. And I have heard nothing but good things. Goodbye. I've heard nothing but good things about murder drones. So it's just like, maybe this is something that I should get into. Possibly. If you see a guy with a cage, let them kidnap Hornet. Okay. That seems very foolish. But okay. That does kind of remind me, though. And this is what that kind of gives me, like, a vibe of. I remember way back in the day, I played through Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I don't know, there's probably a lot of people here that don't even know what Splinter Cell is, or if you do, you probably haven't thought about Splinter Cell in years. But Splinter Cell is like a stealth tactical game. Like, it's, you know, single player tactical stealth game. And I really, really like it. I like the franchise. Unfortunately, though, like, I don't like Ubisoft. So therefore, I'm conflicted in so many different ways. But anyways, back in the day, I remember I played Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Is there... Hold on a second. Okay, I thought that was like an opening, but it's not. Anyway, I played Chaos Theory. And while I was playing Chaos Theory, there's this one particular mission
I think it's like the last mission that you do. You run around a little bit, and then you get to a point in the game where your handlers call you and basically say, "Hey, we found out that these guys have got less than lethal rounds on them," and then Sam Fisher, the dude that you play, goes like, "Less than lethal? Why? Why would they need that?" And they said, "Well, our guess is that if they've got less than lethal rounds, that means that whoever they manage to take down, they probably want to interrogate, which is not something that you want to have happen. So you should probably keep yourself safe and, don't get in trouble." And Sam was just like, "Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled." If you actually do run into some of these like Marines or, if you run into some of these security guards that have less than lethal rounds, they take you out with like a shock round. You fall to the floor, and then everything goes dark. And then it cuts to you being in like basically a utility closet, tied to a chair with handcuffs. And they're currently like holding you hostage and basically asking like, who sent you? Your equipment doesn't look like it's military. Who are you and where did you come from? And they keep on like slapping you, trying to wake you up and get you to like speak. And then like at one point, they say, "All right, well, we have other methods that we can use to like, get you to talk." And then they start mixing like a cocktail of drugs off to the side on a table. I mean, basically, they were just gonna like poison the ever-loving hell out of you, possibly kill you. However, Sam Fisher is a very, he's a very like adept a very adept soldier, I guess would be a good way to put it. So as he has his arms tied behind his back in this chair, he has lockpicks that he's got hidden somewhere like on his wrists, and he manages to like pick the locks and then like take off the cuffs, walk forward while the dude is currently like mixing the cocktail, and grab the dude by his neck and just be like, "Okay, where the fuck's my stuff?" Which is really funny. But the problem is, if you did get captured by that guy, it means that like you have got only like a very small smidgen of health for the remainder of the mission, unless you can go and find a health pack. I really like that mission, and I especially like that little twist. It made me happy. I feel like you are a perfect mix of N and V. I don't know either of these people. Anyway, I'm up to like 5 bells. How many bells were left down here? Oh, wait, I found one. Where the heck? Okay, do these things just randomly spawn down here? I'm starting to think that's the case. Is that how that works? I just have to run around and eventually I find the bells as they like, spawn in the tubes. Yeah, I know it's murder drones. I just don't know what either of those characters are. But, okay, I have an answer now. They just randomly spawn. Got it. Where's the final bell? Wee. Up and down and all around. Whap. Ow. Oh, God, there it is. Hey, yo, boy. That's the last one I need. Okay, who do I go visit to hand those bells over? Turn in the silver bells to Bellheart's wish wall and collect the reward. All right, okay. I can do that.
Hello.
Silver bells. So what I get? Oh, rosary necklace. Good stuff. Can I give you a dare? No spoilers, I promise. Depends on what the dare is. I'm not gonna agree to it right away. I kind of want to know what it is. N is the boy murder drone voiced by Michael Kovac. V is the tough girl murder drone who nearly sacrificed herself to robot raptors. That's a hell of a sentence. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh, turn in the flint gems to Bone Bottom's wish wall. What the frick? I haven't done that. Is that wish wall even still around? Would it even matter? I think most of the people over there have, like, cleared out. Oh, well. Oh, buddy. Hold on. By the way, as he's, like, purring and lying down sleeping, I can feel, like, vibration in my controller. All right, time to wake up. All right, let's go back to Bone Bottom. Do the Snatcher voice for 15 minutes except when reading dialogue. That's my dear. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Just because, like, I don't know. I don't feel the I don't feel the creative spark to do Snatcher voice, especially not for 15 minutes. There we go. Now, what the heck was I gonna get out of this? Well, memory locket. Ooh. There's nothing left here, so you know. But also on top of that, like, there's other reasons why I don't really do the Snatcher voice all that often anymore. And it's mainly due to the fact that I want to respect Gears for Breakfast and their wishes and all of that jazz. They haven't actively outright told me not to do it, but I also don't necessarily want to be shoving my, shoving my voice and, my stupid words into their mouth. You know what I mean? Like, it was a little bit different when I was doing the Snatcher impression as sort of like, a funny little side thing. Where I did it for, like, mods, and I did it as an entertaining thing for my stream. It's an entirely other different thing when I have been hired to be the Snatcher in, like, projects for, like, official projects twice. Like, at this point, I kind of have, I am more or less, like, an official voice for the Snatcher. Like, one of the people that they would probably go to first for me to reprise the role. And considering the fact that, like, at this point, what I say holds, like, a little bit of water and a little bit of importance to, like, potential people who are fans. And I don't know if I necessarily want to put that out there, Only in extremely rare cases where I feel, the situation is right for it. I'm not going to pull it out just all casually. I appreciate the request, though. I feel like doing more Bit and Snatcher comics, but I don't know what kind of scenario I should draw them in. It's a good question. What the heck would I be doing? I just had a random thought in my head. Snatcher trying out VR for the first time and being very confused. Meanwhile, I'm on the side, like, trying to coach him and keeping him from, like, running into a wall. That just kind of popped into my head. Just like, where am I? This is confusing. I feel like he wouldn't understand virtual reality all that much. Fair just figured since it was a week past spooky season and all, I get that, no worries. I didn't know, so now I do. I'm totally fine. Anyway, so how many do you... Rite of Polyp. Collect polyp hearts from the purple flowers of Shellwood. Do the polyps also show up, like... Do they show up in random spaces? Or is it, like, you need to go to specific locations where the polyps, like, you know, are designated? I'm curious about that. Speak to Craig of the halfway home in Greymore. Craig. I'm sure it's like Krieg, but I also love the idea of him just being called Craig. Retrieve pale oil from the Citadel. Well, I need to go to the Citadel first, so that ain't happening. Okay. Halfway home in Greymore, eh? Purple plants that you've been seeing. Okay. Well, let's make our way up to Greymore. Take a look around. We'll see if I can find anything. Yeah! Halfway home in Greymore, eh? So, where would... Oh, is it that halfway home? I think I remember that space. Let's see how quickly I can kill this guy. Ow. 3 hits! Very nice. I started doing this one where you guys were just chilling, and he questions why he hangs around you, but you casually come back with, because I helped keep you and the conductor relevant. that all. Oh, I don't think so. That's putting a heck of a lot of, like, you know, I'm not gonna say pressure. It's more like, that's a heck of a lot of, like, faith in me. Bunch of heckin' faith. Yeah, the inn. That's what I was thinking. Then he tries to snap back, but he realizes it's true. To be fair, like, I think the fandom itself has done a really good job of, like, you know, keeping things relevant and keeping the, you know, keeping Hat in Time's stuff strong. But I've been out of the loop with the fandom for a little while now. Like, not intentionally. It's just that I've had a heck of a lot of other things that I've been paying attention to. Okay, here we are. Oi, sister. I'm sat here all bent and bedraggled, but you look fresh as the day you was hatched. How do you fare so well in these drenched and dangerous lands? Maybe you got a secret you could share?
Buenera.
None that would offer easy aid, good bug. Whatever luck or savvy brought you this far may continue on your journey. Aw.
Tamiayan.
Barkeep, I have seen your request on the Belltown wish wall. What assistance are you seeking? Purpose. Oh, wait, sorry. Perfect. You're able to sort that'll make short... Wait. You're the able sort that'll make short work of that task. The problem is those blasted crawls atop here. My roof is fast becoming their cozy nest. Now they've grown so bold, they're starting to attack pilgrims as they pass.
Yanara.
Would you simply have me slay them? Your sturdy shell seems more than up to the task. If only it was so simple. Kill the ones above and more just to keep coming. It's the warmth of this home, you see. Draws them right in. I'm looking for a long-term solution. A scarecrow. I'll build the biggest there's ever been. So fearsome it'll keep those crawls away for good. All I need is some rag pelts from the craw bugs themselves. Hunt them down, collect their pelts, and bring me back a heap of the stuff. I'll do the rest. Woo. Okay, craw bug. Very well. Well, that just requires doing a hell of a lot of killing of them. And this is fine. Doo, 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 doo. I hear you up there. I guess I could ride this up. Ow. Once again, I'm much happier to do this task now, considering the fact that I have a stronger knife at my disposal. What the? Oh, they float down. Neat. All right. He's at 25. Hold up. 25. Ew. Yeah, I suppose I could make my way over where a lot of crawbargs are, and I know that's on the right side, so... Yuck. I didn't like that area, but it's infested, so... Oh, hey, these guys. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I was not expecting a critical hit, but there you go. I'm surprised to hear that you're an official voice for the Snatcher now. That's good for you, Bit. Congrats. Thank you, Galactic. I appreciate it. And I guess while we're on the subject, have you heard of this game called Framemakers? I'm just gonna shill the ever-loving hell out of myself. So, the project that I was officially brought on to do voices for the Snatcher was for a game called Framemakers. If you don't know what that is, Framemakers is basically sort of a 2D Smash Brothers type game, except it has indies instead of, like, you know, a lot of the well-established, like, game companies that you see in, like, Smash Brothers. And it's neat. Like, there's a lot of really cool characters in there. Ones that, like, don't get a heck of a lot of representation, or if they do get representation, it's very sparing. Yeah, Framemakers and the Vanessa's Curse DLC. That was the other thing that I was a part of. Though that was, like, an interesting experience because, like, the Vanessa's Curse DLC was... what's a good way to put this? I wasn't 110% certain that what I was working on was something officially Gears for Breakfast, or something that could have been officially Gears for Breakfast. I kind of found out about that, like, a tiny bit later after the fact. However, just like, you know, every single one of the projects that I'm in, you know, I put in my 110% as much as I possibly can, so by the time I found out that, oh, hey, you're doing an official job, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh, sure. All right, here's where a bunch of these bird bastards are. For Framemakers, on the other hand, that was like very deliberately. Gears came over to me and was just like, hi, we need you to do voice for a game. Just like, oh, okay. Oh, dear God. You know, and then I actively went and, like, did the voice work with, like, you know, somebody who is, like, an official representative of Gears for Breakfast. Like, they coached me through doing the lines, so it wasn't just me doing my impression of Snatcher. It was also, like, they wanted to try and hit a certain level of authenticity. Honestly, they're probably going to have you reprise Snatcher in any official stuff in the future. Yes. Yeah, well, okay. You're not as busy as Youngtown these days. Oh, so I'm not gonna say a heck of a lot about this, but I will say I will say a little bit just because it's kind of relevant and I feel it's a little bit important. I was told actually recently that Gears for Breakfast and Youngtown had a little bit of a falling out. I am not at liberty to go into discussions on exactly why. That is details that is specifically like, you know, Gears for Breakfast specifically has those details, and I know that those are like kind of private to both them and Youngtown. So I can't really say much. The only things that I can really say are things that I know have already been talked about by Youngtown in his community. He has said something. Basically, the way that he puts it is that you might remember that he did like some Snatcher streams a while back, which like they were really fun, and I was there for them, and I really enjoyed the ever-living heck out of them. Well, I guess like because of those streams, somebody who is a representative of Gears for Breakfast got in contact with him and basically said, hey, we are not comfortable with you doing those streams as like the character, because like we kind of own the character, and like it's not that you've said anything bad as the character, but we are worried that something that loosey-goosey is going to become a problem sometime later. Again, back to what I was saying previously, that like, you know, Gears at the end of the day has like final say for stuff, and it's a, you know, you're kind of like skating on thin ice when you, as the voice actor for that particular character, is putting words into that character's mouth. And so they basically told Youngtown, like, yeah, sorry, we really can't have you do that. I don't think it was like an official cease and desist. I think it was like, it was very much just a like, you know, man to man, like, hey, please don't do that. At which point, Youngtown did attempt to try and have a conversation with them. Like, they talked back and forth, and they wanted to see if maybe they could reach some sort of an agreement. However, there were some talks that happened behind the scenes, and I will say that like I cannot tell you the information about the content of what those conversations had in them. However, what I can tell you is that I was very adamant about getting that information before I decided to take on the role of Snatcher for Framemakers. So I know. I know the content and the context of all the conversations that they had. Now, Youngtown has come out on record to say that, like, well, okay, so apparently Gears did try and, like, make some kind of an olive branch where they were like, we could probably make something work in some official capacity, like, you know, if you wanted to. However, by that point, Youngtown had already kind of said his piece about it in his Discord. He'd basically already said that, like, yeah, no, that the streams are done, not doing them anymore. And so his mind was kind of made up. He didn't really want to continue. I get their reasons, but it's still a shame. Well, here's some little. I'm gonna be very careful when I say this. There were two specific stipulations that Gears needed to reach in order for me to take on the role of the Snatcher for Framemakers. One of them was I needed to know that I wasn't going to be stepping on the toes of Youngtown. Like, if this was a situation where Youngtown would have wanted to take on this role, I was not going to be acting as the scab that was taking the gig from underneath his nose. like that is very immoral from a voice acting standpoint, I would not have done that. So that's number one. However, considering the fact that Youngtown already kind of actively made his decision and said that no, he's not interested in doing Snatcher stuff anymore, mostly because he feels that he was like treated unfairly by Gears, like with like a lack of respect. And so because of the fact that he wasn't really game in doing anything related to Hat in Time or Gears for Breakfast further, I was not going to be taking anything from underneath his nose. So, you know, that wasn't an issue. But number two, and this is a very important part. Whatever it is that like Youngtown had a problem with, I had to like, you know, I need to stop and really say this clearly here. The second stipulation is that I needed to agree with Gears for Breakfast, at least for the most part, before I would take on that role. Because if it turned out that there was something that they actually genuinely did to, you know, do dirty with Youngtown and, like, you know, treat him irresponsibly or inappropriately, I would not have taken the role because I wouldn't want to work with a company like that. Now, once again, I have all of the details of what went on behind the scenes and what people said back and forth to each other. And let me just say, I am a voice in Fraymakers. So, you can take a guess as to how those conversations went, and you can take a guess as to what side I personally lean towards. Absolutely no shade towards Youngtown. Like, he has genuine reason for being frustrated and upset. And I totally sympathize with his situation. And I do see why he made the decision that he did. But at the end of the day, I do agree with Gears in their decision. I do think that they are ultimately the most in the right in this circumstance. And given how things went, I think if push came to shove, I would go to bat for Gears before I would go to bat for Youngtown. That's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, that was kind of a really sludgy and sloshy circumstance, especially considering the fact that, like, I knew about this going into it, and like, you know, Gears was not going to give me a job like that without making sure I was like fully informed about everything, and I'm glad they did inform me. But I can say, leading up to the release of the Fraymakers information, I was an absolute nervous wreck. Completely. Because I was sitting in there, like, and I was thinking of all of the worst case scenarios that could have possibly happened. I was just like, oh God, what's going to happen? Are fans going to be happy with it? Are they going to be okay with me being the Snatcher in this DLC? Are people going to ask questions? Are people going to be upset? Is Youngtown going to say something? That he might say something. I have no idea. I'm scared. I'm worried. I just, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Now, luckily, that was a whole lot of worry that I didn't need to even have in the first place, because actually everything turned out just fine. And I did actually catch a glimpse of some information for, like, you know, what Youngtown thought about that. And yeah, his thought process on that is that, like, he basically said exactly what I told you, which is he's kind of wiped his hands clean of everything Gears related, and he no longer, you know, it's no skin off his back from how he said it. He's just like, whatever. But anyway. Oh, but yeah. That's the kind of stuff that I really don't like behind the scenes. Like, oh, the potential drama related stuff. Stuff where you're just sitting there being like, please let's all be civil and be nice and kind to each other. I still hold my stance that, like, you know, Youngtown is definitely the Coca-Cola original to my Diet Coke situation. You know what I mean? I still think he does, like, a bang-up job. Even nowadays, like, not too long ago, I was playing Hat in Time with, friend of mine, Synth, and while we were playing, like, we were going through the subcon area, and my god, those lines are so freaking great. Like, Youngtown's deliveries are so awesome, and I appreciate them so much. You're not Diet Coke! He's like Coke and you're like Pepsi, okay? You know what? That might be a better description. Yeah, I should be nice to myself. And honestly, I like either sodas, thank you very much. Anyway, I've collected enough feathers here. Or whatever these things are. How do I get up here again? I don't recall. As some good men once said, both is good. Oh, those were good men. Dude, it's been forever since I've seen Road to El Dorado. I saw that movie like twice. Except I loved it both times. And God, I really need to watch that again. You know, that's one thing that I definitely need to work on. Like, some watch parties in my server. I got a handful of ideas that, you know, we've kicked around the idea of doing a couple of watch parties. And hey, I think it is a good thing to open up to and, like, yeah, and do. Just finished with the groceries and I made some soup. Delicious. I have some, like, chicken noodle currently sitting in like one of those pre-made chicken noodle soup bowl things that you can buy, like, you know, at the store on the shelf. Now, one of the things that I kind of had an idea for a watch party, yeah, and Cecil beat me to the punch.
Obligatory suggestion of Gravity Falls, so Bit actually finishes watching it.
If I did watch parties of Gravity Falls, I feel like that would take forever. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's only, how many seasons was Gravity Falls? It wasn't many, 2. I think it was only 2. So, it wouldn't take that long. Welcome back, traveler. How'd you get along with collecting the rag pelt from those mangy crawbugs? Their squawking and crooking up there is starting to wear mightily thin on my patrons.
That's fine.
Here it is, the rag pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work. Aye, this should be enough. Once I find a quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. With a little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests within the next you pass by. Thank you kindly, traveler. Yay. Wouldn't take that long. Show's only 40 episodes long. This is true. As payment goes, I got something I think make a good use of. A spare crafting kit. I've been holding on to it for someone else, but they've been gone long enough now. I know they won't be returning.
Yesterday.
They're dead. They're 6 feet under. Or wait, what's the bug equivalent? 3 inches? Thank you, sir. This is a worthy trade for my work. My tools shall attain an even sharper edge. Hooray! Only 2, and they were amazing. I've heard a heck of a lot about it. Made some sirloin burger soup. Holy shit. Mini hamburgers, potatoes, peas, green beans, and carrots. Really good, and I've been eating it since childhood. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Anyway, so I know, like, you know, Gravity Falls was one of those things that I was thinking about watching for one of these things. I've literally talked about this before. I know that I have. One of the other things that I was thinking about doing, and this is, like, really stupidly obscure, and I wouldn't be surprised if a heck of a lot of people just decide not to show up for this one. This might be just, like, a me thing where I'm satiating my own need to watch it. But Weird Al Yankovic, a long time ago, released a DVD called Weird Al Live, and it's one of my personal favorite like concert DVDs of his. It's like it's got all of the major iconic things that he does at his shows, like including like so many classic songs and bits that he does, and also like if you've never been to a Weird Al concert, well, unfortunately, I can't imagine there's going to be many more left after this. And that's actually one of the reasons why I went to see Weird Al live in concert not too long ago. But yeah, like Weird Al concert is like a heck of an experience. It's like a smorgasbord of a bunch of different costume changes, goofs, gags, so much of his discography, like stuff stretching all the way back to the 80s. And like stretching all the way to now, where like he also performs a bunch of like the music notes and like musical bits that he's done for like TV shows and stuff. He's really neat. Really fun. I can't imagine how much fun somebody would have if you're not like a dedicated Weird Al fan though, which I am. An absolutely insane one. Is that one thing that I keep on talking about? Oh, God. I'm gonna go ahead and find the picture again. Sorry. I'm gonna go show this off again. I know I do this, like, you know, at least 5 times a year, but I'm doing it again. I'm gonna look it up. Give me a moment. There we go. There's a picture of it. I'll drop this on the desktop here. Oh, come on. I want to be able to see it. There we go. Anyway, I'm such a fanboy of Weird Al that when this thing was available, I went and I dropped money on it immediately. Is this guy? Once again, I've probably already discussed this several times, and you probably recognize it from the last time that I talked about it. But this is the Weird Al Squeeze Box. What it is it is a collection of vinyl records, and it's like all of the vinyl records, a part of his discography, at least the discography of all of the albums he has ever released with his original record label. And they are all like conveniently sitting inside of a container that is the shape and size and like theming of his iconic accordion that he takes with him everywhere for every single one of his gigs. It's so freaking cool, man. And like it also comes with, you can see on the side there's like a box of, it's like a book of a bunch of like exclusive artwork that you also get with it. Some other stuff that you get with it is like some refrigerator magnets. There was like a Weird Al sports banner that you could also get. There was a test printing, or like a test pressing. You got like a test press that was made for like the sake of quality assurance and like, you know, for making all of the vinyls. You got one of the test presses, I believe. There's also an exclusive record in there that contains like special never released before music for Weird Al from like beta tapes that he remembers having, like that he recorded long ago before he got really super big, that have been like that he finally has had them all like digitally recorded and cleaned up and like released out to the public through these records. I went and I bought one of these things. And this thing cost me about $400 when I originally picked it up. However, this is on a website that was basically a Kickstarted website. It was like, you know, not actually labeled as Kickstarter, but like, I don't know. It's a crowdfunding site, a place where you pitch a whole bunch of money in, and then if enough people ask for it, it gets printed. And only a limited supply of them were ever printed. So I own one of these things, and I'm very happy with it. The other thing about this thing is that because it is so limited, it is very rare now. And I'm going to hop over to eBay real quick just to take a little gander at it. Here we are. All right, I'm taking a look at the pricing for all of these things. There is a new listing for a Weird Al Yankovic squeeze box. It doesn't have a booklet with it, and it's about $700. So it's definitely appreciated in price there. However, that's just without the booklet. If you get a Weird Al squeeze box, like complete with everything along with it, one of these is listed for $2,600. And then there's one more here. It's a sponsored link, in fact. What the fuck? There's one more that's listed here. It's listed for $4,500. I don't know how they're getting away with that price point, but they have priced it up to that point. So, yeah, not only do I have the squeeze box, I have all of the original stickers and all of like the other collectibles that came along with it. So, I think it would pinch a pretty penny if I were to sell that thing. That being said, I'm a massive freaking fan of Weird Al, so I'm not gonna do that. I love it so. Also, there were some CD equivalents of these, but the CD equivalents don't go for like nearly as much. They're still pretty rare, but they don't go nearly as much as the vinyls. Like the vinyls are like, I mean, think about it this way. This is like, these are a bunch of records that have not been printed in like 20 years that finally got a chance to be reprinted now, as well as there's a bunch of records in here that were like never even turned into records, you know, like CD versions of the album that were never made into like vinyl. You know, like that. This is quite the opportunity to basically get everything Weird Al has ever recorded in vinyl form. There were times where I actually wondered whether or not I wanted to gun for the CD version as opposed to the vinyl version. Because, like, let's be real, I'm not going to really use the vinyl version all that often. I did once just for the novelty of it, but then afterwards I boxed everything back up. I put it on the shelf and I called it a day. And at least with, like, the CD version, I could, like, rip the CDs, and then I would have a big digital collection on my hands. But I ultimately made the decision that I wanted this one, because I'm just like, I want a big honkin' accordion. You know what I mean? Anyway, this was me hyperfixating on Weird Al for about 10 minutes here. I hope you enjoyed it. And also, we're starting to get down to the wire on the stream, so I think we're going to be calling it. So, the next time that I stream, we should probably do a little bit more of this, including, you know, killing defeat the many creatures of Farlam and fill out the Hunter's Journal. I have no idea how many of these I have and have not killed. I think I might end up not doing that one. Who knows? Or, if it is required, you know, and it might be, who knows? I should definitely consider doing the Rite of the Polyp, though, because that sounds like it would be fairly easy. Like, I just gotta make my way back over to Shellwood and look for it. Your squeeze box is my Blacklight Edition Journal 3. Yes. Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and finish up the stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. I appreciate it so much. This was a really fun stream to do. Like, filled with boss fights, running around, collecting, killing stuff, and also, like, ranting and, like, being a goober about all sorts of random things. This has been extremely fun. My stream schedule, like I mentioned earlier during that one gag, it is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow, we have got a casual stream. What is that? Basically, it's a stream where I sit down with you guys and we have a little bit of a casual chat. You know, either that or I'll play a game that I can, like, kind of turn my brain off with, and we will have a casual chat that way. regardless, it's going to be a little bit more of a chatty situation. So if you liked a little bit of what I did during this last little segment where I ranted about Weird Al, you get a heck of a lot more of that on Sunday. So I hope to see you out then. And then I've got some other things that I've lined up to do. Again, Silksong, I'm doing that on Saturdays. And then Wednesday, I was initially planning on moving into a different game for Wednesday because we've been playing a lot of Pac-Man World 2. Turns out the remaster of Pac-Man World 2 has got a bunch of added extra like levels and boss fights that I didn't know existed. So, you know, I guess we're playing more of that. At least until I like rage quit and basically say, no, these levels are too hard. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. But anyway, I will likely be doing a little bit more Pac-Man World 2 repack. So I hope you guys are excited about that as well. Also, I'm going to randomly drop this again just because it's been on my mind as of recently. Man. In about a month and a half, like a month and 3/4 here, it's going to be my 10-year streaming anniversary. And, like, that's been weighing really heavy on my mind as of recently. Like, my God. I've got some ideas on what I want to do for my stream anniversary. But, like, I'm weighing my options. Either make it really stupidly special, or just be casual about it and talk about it. That's kind of it. Or maybe doing a combination of all three. Or all of that. All the things. Special and not special. I don't know. I've been on the internet for a very friggin' long time. 10 years is a long time to be doing anything. And like, for me, I haven't been super ridiculously, like, I've tried to stay consistent as much as I possibly can, but like, I've had my times where I have taken like gigantic stream breaks, like for 1 to 2 months, due to like either being ridiculously sick or my internet just being a bitch. One of the two. But I've been pretty consistent for the most part doing streams and like basically having a presence online as BitB for a very long time. And keep in mind, this is just my streaming anniversary. I've been doing stuff as BitB ever since I think 2013. I was a baby. I was tiny child. It's weird to think. Anyway, no, it's just something that I kind of wanted to think of. I wanted to say it because I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've also been thinking about what I want to do. So, you know, that's just something I'm gonna bring up. Anyway, I'm gonna take off here just because I want to start simmering down for the rest of the day, the rest of the night. Alrighty. Well, thank you again very much for coming out. It is very much appreciated. See you next time.